This is Mike Zuzolo at Global Commodity Analytics in Atchison, Kansas, with your weekly grain update for December 12th. The grain trade's been preparing for nearly 2 weeks for support of U.S. demand news in USDA's report, which was released on Wednesday. And indeed, USDA did provide for the corn and beans some supportive news. However, on a global scale, wheat total use fell, and in addition to this, global corn exports fell as well. With both of these features, global ending stocks for both rose once again, with the wheat ending stocks sharply above the highest pre-report estimate. I think this disparity will likely play out in the cash versus the futures market, while the domestic supply tightness is likely to keep commercials bidding up as we go into the holidays. I'm concerned that between now and the final January report, the futures trade will have a setback. Weekly charts continue to look vulnerable, in my opinion, as well. I would also be expecting a bit more cash corn and beans to be let loose by producers as we head into the end of the calendar year. I suggest this because cash flow needs are starting to become an issue for 2015 inputs and cost of production. In other words, I think if the futures market or the cash market has the ability to push the prices a little higher, I think it will be rewarded with end-of-year selling by producers here in the States. So as we approach next week's trade, let's see the cash basis, see if it starts to tick up for the grains, and let's also keep an eye on whether Russia actually does announce any limitation on wheat exports. Thursday, Egypt's Gask went ahead and bought wheat from both French and Russian sources, so Russia is back in the export market. Speculation regarding them limiting exports was a strong driver to the upside in trade last week, but now we see they are indeed back in the market. I'm also going to be watching to see if the meal-led run in the soy complex is starting to wind down as the December contract expiration at the end of this week comes about. Lower beans and wheat could effectively pull corn lower, in my view. So that's kind of the weekend wrap as we head into next week, what could be looking for. If you like the video comments here, be sure to go to my website link here on thecropsite.com and sign up for a 3-week free trial to my daily email, the Global Commodity Monitor. This is the last week before the holidays. I'll be offering the trial. A Merry Christmas to you all from Global Commodity Analytics.